Okay, so it might be a bit of a wives' tale, but to help me fight the battle with the slugs, what I've got some eggshells, okay, from a local person who eats a lot of egg, in the name of JayManGrow, because it's a good source of protein, it's healthy, doesn't have a lot of fat in there in comparison to a lot of things. It's fantastic, it's easily done. You can scramble it, you can fry it, you can boil it, you can poach it, you can eat it raw and do some Rocky style, but I eat a lot of it. So what I'm going to do with the eggshells, as you can see, we've got the whole eggs in here when they've been boiled back, is break them up, okay, and I'm not sure if it is an old wives' tale or not, but if you put it around the pan, apparently it does help deter the slugs. Now, it may work, fantastic if it does. If it doesn't, worst case scenario, I've probably lost about 25 minutes of my time, but I don't mind. I'm out here in front of the sun, looking after the plants, looking at all of them. So all I'm going to do is crush them up. Once I've crushed them, just sprinkle a little bit just around them. And if it saves one cauliflower, one cabbage, one piece of fruit, or vegetable, it's a job well done. It may work, it may not. Let me know if it is a complete old wives' tale, or if it does work. I've read lots of different things. Some things say it deters some slugs, it doesn't deter other slugs. Some are bothered about it, some aren't. I'm going to do it just so that I can help me win the battle with the slugs. So I'll just get on with it. Hello. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to transplant my squash. These are squash I actually sowed in a seeding tray first of all on the 27th of February. Okay, and then what I did was in episode I transplanted them into the pots. I remember 50 Shades of Green, who has another YouTube channel, said I'm going to be watching your squash. Now this is squash, I know that for sure because I sowed it and I planted it. Only a handful of them survived. I made a couple of mistakes when I was transplanting. Now here I have another one. I'm not actually sure if this is a pumpkin, a marrow, or what that is. That was given to me by a member of my family. And I have another one just there again. Now again, I'm not sure whether that's a pumpkin, a squash, a marrow, a courgette, or what, but I know for sure this is a squash. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the squash and I'm going to go it vertically. A couple of reasons why. I don't have a lot of space at the plot anyway, that's one reason. And I want to try growing it vertically up here, so I'm going to plant them here. And this is the bed that I've been clearing in the back, okay? Divided 3 sections, each one is going to have one of these fellas in there. I'm getting stung by this sharp object here, which I put there as a bit of a divider, but it's stabbing me, but that's okay. So I've divided it into 3 sections, squash, the next plant, and then the next plant, and there's going to have 3 of these. Now, one of these canes so long, you can see the full length there. All I've done is stuck it in the ground, okay? Now, here's a top tip. Stick the cane in the ground first, okay, and then put the plant in. If you were to put the plant in first and then put the cane in, you may find that this cane goes into the root and it damages the root. So the top tip is put the cane in first, so that when you put the plant in, if anything, the plant's roots can work around it. Okay, so all I need to do now is I'm going to put it in the ground. Now, I'm not an expert, I'm following a couple of simple rules. Now, I know with this particular, led to believe that in the ground, if it's got some manure in there deep, it's quite well. So what I did do is a couple of months ago, I put some manure in here, well-rotted manure, and I dug it in quite deeply. So fingers crossed, it should go well. So let's just start digging it in the ground. So this is going to go here. What I'm going to do is I've got the cane here. Once this starts growing a little bit more, I'm going to attach it to the cane, and fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed, it's going to slowly climb up here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a couple of nails, okay, to the back of it, and I'm going to gently tie it, perhaps with an elastic band, or just with something loose, just to hold it on, so it can eventually climb up here. Now I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. The plan is all 3 of them climb up to the top. If they climb up to the top and they're still climbing, I'm going to build some kind of sort of like a thing for them to climb, and I forgot what the word is. It's called I'll find out, and it's called and it will go up and it will climb along here. Now that is going to be a space-saving idea for me, and I just want to see if I can do it because I like kind of doing experiments. Let's get digging away. Hi guys, I'm just doing a little bit of weeding with one of the many thousands of items you can use to weed, and I just wanted to share this with you. I was really excited. Now I'm just doing a bit of weeding and I've just noticed that is going to be my turnip. It's I think it's a purple top turnip, but that is actually going to be my turnip. I've just noticed one on there while I'm taking out some of these weeds, and then I've noticed that one is slowly becoming a turnip, and if you go around there's another one there, so I'm actually quite excited. These are ones that I actually I sowed on the 27th of February. As you can see, I'm meant to have a row of 3, then 2, then 3, and then 2, and then 3, and then 2. But they're coming along now. It's the end of May, literally. So what have we had? We've had got the middle of February, end of February. So we've had March, April, May, 3 months, and they're already getting on. So I'm quite excited about that. Okay, we've reached a point at the allotment where it's a monumental moment. Like, it's like giving away your daughter on a wedding day or having your first child. I'm going to transplant my tomato from its pot into the grow bag. It's a proud moment, isn't it? It really is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I've got my grow bag here from the Allotment Society, Brighton Grove Allotment Society. Do check out the website. I'm actually on the website as well. There's lots of information on the website with regards to what you can do throughout the month from January through to December. Okay, so again, free delivery. So all I'm going to do is grab the grow bag, and if you've watched my last video, you'll know that I'm going to do one slightly deep, one slightly flat. First thing I'm going to do with the grow bag, put some holes in there for drainage. Okay. Okay. Good. Couple of holes in there. Flip it over. Okay. And then I think I've decided I'm going to put 3 in there. So I've already made a hole in there, and a hole in here. Okay. Now, I've actually not grown tomatoes in a grow bag before. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure the best way to do it. Now today I have actually forgotten my knife as well, so hence I'm going to have to do a bit of a finger with a jog. So my knife effectively is going to be this. Okay, and I'm going to have to rip it open. There we go. Nice little they've got there. So all I'm going to do is just one for now. Now I'm not an expert, and it's gone past 9 o'clock in the evening. Now I'm wondering whether I just slot that in there. Okay, obviously having taken the pot away, or I don't know whether I should put that here that hasn't got a hole in it. If you can see, there's no hole in there. Putting that in here, then taking it and then lifting up so it gets a bit of a raise, and dropping that in just a little bit. Now I don't know what the best thing to do is, or I've got a bigger one that I could use. Now, because I don't know, tonight I'll have a look, and I really wanted to do this today, so all I'm going to do is, I am going to use this one. So, I'm going to pop that in there just ever so slightly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this one in there, obviously having taken the pot off, and that hopefully that will be it. And my magic tap again. Bap, 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 bap. Whip out there we go. Drop that in there. Got it nice and smooth. Okay, I've got some multi-purpose compost just back here. ready for me. That should be my first tomato in there. I'm going to continue in the same vein and do that one and that one. And then give them a good old watering. Now, the other thing that I've going to do is, got a couple of small pots here. Once I've got the other two in, I'm going to make a little hole and just dip that small pot in there. So when I water it, the water's going to go in here and it's going to get to the roots as opposed to just straight over the top. So that one here, so another one will probably go along the lines of there, can't see it, just along here, and then I'll drop this one in here. I have one on this side, one on this side, perhaps one on that side, one on that side, but just a couple of extra little holes to get there. So I'll get the other one done anyway. Okay, so you'll be able to see there on the far left hand side, I used a much bigger, deeper bowl, as it were, and I've filled it up to perhaps the first set of leaves. And in the middle one, you can see I started that one on the video, and you can see how I have done that, and again it's just gone up to the base there. Okay, and on the last one on the right hand side of the screen, what you will see is I put the plant pot straight in at that level. I took out the plant pot, but I didn't put any extra soil in there. What I may do is I may build that up later on. One thing that I didn't actually talk about in the video is putting the cane in. So after I put the plant in there and there, I put the cane in just a little bit to the left hand side so it doesn't disturb any of the roots here. So 3 canes have gone up, and to make them a little bit more solid, I'm going to have another cane going across and just tie them up at the end, just to make sure that they don't sway over or anything like that. Now the canes are obviously there potentially when the tomato plants grow up, and they're so heavy and they've got so many tomatoes on there, they don't lean to the side. What I am going to do is I'm going to do a couple of more grow bags tomorrow, and that will be my tomato in my greenhouse. So I'm really chuffed at my first sort of tomatoes going in there. Okay, so thanks for watching this episode of JayManGrow. If you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hopefully you're following my episode and you're having a good laugh and it's some fun. Today, what have I done? Got my squash in on the left hand side of the plot, just over there. Got my tomatoes in the greenhouse. It's been that moment. Hope you've enjoyed it. Speak to you soon. Bye.